think, are those freckles or dirt? Why do I have so many freckles right now? What the heck? Why do I have so many freckles? Or is this dirt? My face! Okay, I'm back. I got some water. I'm going to wash my face. So that's one tip. So I started recording this video because I'm sad right now. Hi, my name's Lexi and I'm sad. I'm having depressive symptoms. Okay, so I am currently actively trying to get out of my head. And if you know, if you experience this, if you're watching this video and this is something you go through, it is so hard to not have the thoughts go on and on in your head. So step one, I'm gonna wash my face because I feel like my face is very dirty. Just use my African black soap. But like, if I stay on the couch, I'm gonna keep thinking thoughts. I'm gonna keep crying and just be sad all day. And I don't want to be sad all day. I want to have a productive day. And I want to flip it around. My feelings and my thoughts. So step one, I'm washing my face. Okay. So I'm low-key still scared of my water in the apartment. They said it's okay now, but they say a lot of things are okay and they don't be okay. They told the people in Flint, Michigan that their water was okay too, and people still died. Watch the documentary if you haven't. So I have my water from the fridge. Well, oh, it's so cold. It is from the fridge. To wash my face off with. I'll probably start using this water next week if I can. Maybe buy some filters, but I've always wanted like a filter for the showers. Hold on, y'all, too much of my business. I've always, see, just being on camera, I'm getting happier because this was not the case before I started recording. This water is so cold. I'm a squirrel. I'll be bouncing all over the place. I'm sorry. Bear with me. But I've always wanted a shower filter for my water. If any of y'all have one, let me know how you like it. Wash my face with some cold water. Now we can get into the rest of the steps. Let's go. I'm gonna put some of my moisturizer on my face. Gotta stay moisturized on my lips. Get you a moisturizer that can go directly on your lips. Do your lotion do that? Probably not. But I'm gonna do a skincare routine here soon. Next up, essential oils. My favorite is Harmony. I'm gonna do Breathe Easy too. So Harmony, I'll just show you what it has in it. And Breathe Easy. Harmony's my go-to. So I'm just gonna use my moisturizer as a carrier oil. A few drops of that. Maybe open them before you start your routine. That might be helpful. Drop of that. Okay. So, essential oils. Now we're just going to take some deep breaths. Okay, normally I just put them here, and here. But I saw my bestie gal, Jordan, just really deep breathing her oils in. Because I normally like, I might just like sniff them, but I never like cover it. And it's so calming. So I'm just gonna. So I changed outfits because I feel better when I look cute. Something cute and comfy that I can do my yoga in and do the routine that I'm about to do to help improve my mood. And also, like, it's getting sunny here now, so I'm gonna go roller skating later, so good things are happening. So I got these yoga cards at TJ Maxx, and what I like to do is just pick 4 random cards to create a yoga flow like I'm doing here. If you don't like practicing yoga, that's completely fine. I suggest you go on a walk or dance, sing, just do something that makes you happy, calms your mind down. Something else I would like to say about while I'm doing yoga, I practice gratitude, so I'm thinking positive thoughts. I also like to just think nothing and let my mind just do its thing. Just be peaceful and be calm. If you are interested in getting into meditating and you're like, I don't know how to meditate, I highly suggest you watch Headspace, the Guide to Meditation on Netflix. Right now, I'm expressing gratitude to my mat, and then I also like to express gratitude for my body, all of my limbs, and just be thankful that I have another day to heal and learn more about myself. Now I'm lighting my incense. If you know me, I love some incense, and I'm also just being thankful for the fire in this moment. Fire is the purest form of energy. So in this moment, I'm, trying to get some of that energy, release the negative energy and pull in some positive energy. Also in this moment, I'd like to say, excuse the mess in the back, but I'm not going to apologize for it because I don't have to apologize for anything. I'm human and I cleaned later. I'd also like to jump back to the gratitude component. Expressing gratitude while being sad really helps me to reflect on the good things that I do have in life. Okay, now it's time to journal. If I could buy everyone on this planet a journal, I would. So first, when I'm depressed, I literally write down how I'm feeling. Then I try to compose the thoughts of why I'm feeling this way, and then what I am going to do to change my mood. I also write down positive affirmations, and then I read everything back to myself. Okay, guys, now here are 10 ways or 10 things you can do when you're feeling depressed and to try to get into a better headspace. Especially that last one, anything that makes you happy. If you know me, you know Coco. She has truly helped with my depression. Benefits of an emotional support animal include calming and relaxing, lowering anxiety, alleviating loneliness, enhancing social engagement and interaction, normalizing heart rate and blood pressure, reducing pain, and reducing stress. And the last one, reducing depression and increasing pleasure. So something else I like to do is talk to my rocks. They represent different things. For me, this one is actually a really nice stone. I forgot the name of it, but I know it represents strength. And then these two have special meanings to me. So I just like to hold them, rub them, pray while I do that. So if you have a faith, or if you like to pray or think positive thoughts, think high vibrations, any of that, that's also a very good thing, because replacing the negative thoughts in your brain with good thoughts is a good thing. I'd like to take a moment to also say that yes, it's super important to talk to someone, but talk to someone you trust and someone you feel understands mental illness. I've heard so many times people feel unheard because they're talking to someone who truly doesn't understand what's going on with them, and you can't be mad at that person because they might be trying to do their best to understand what is happening within your brain, but if they don't have the capacity or the knowledge to understand that, then they're comes to a point where you need to talk to someone who does understand mental illness, like a therapist or a friend who's gone through things like this. Again, I always say this, y'all can talk to me. My Instagram DMs are open. So I'm going to read a little bit from this book. It's called I've Been Thinking by Maria Shriver. It's a really good book, and it has a lot of reflections, prayers, and meditations for a meaningful life. And Maria herself is Catholic, but she says in this book that, like, no matter what faith you are, you can use all of these things to apply them to your world. I'm going to show you how. By reading and truly think on these thoughts. So what I want to read today for the sake of this video is The Power of Positive Thinking and then The Power of the Mind. Whoa. Okay, so like I wasn't on the page yet. I was about to search for the page and it's here. And yeah, crazy. Okay. What you're supposed to do when you don't like a thing is change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Maya Angelou. I spend a lot of time thinking. I think about everything, what I read, what I hear, what I see happening around us. I think about what my parents taught me, what my kids say and don't say. You name it, I think about it. And yes, sometimes I overthink it. Lately, I've been trying something new. When a negative thought pops up in my head, instead of just thinking about it, or more likely dwelling and ruminating on it, even obsessing over it, I think about how I can turn that negative thought into a positive thought. And that's exactly what I aim to do when I do get depressed and when I do get sad. I always try to think positively, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, sometimes it takes a little time. Like it's 2 o'clock. I've been sad all day, so like it takes time. And the more you practice these things, the easier it becomes. And you're healing is a process. You're not going to heal in a day. You're not going to heal in a week. I don't care how many mantras you say, how many affirmations you say, how much you read, how much you pray. It's not going to happen in a week. It's just not. Because guess what? Trauma takes time to build up. And especially if it's like a significant trauma, that could happen in one day. But the trauma, the healing from that trauma is going to take time regardless. So I just want you to know that, like, don't rush your healing process. Don't think, oh, why am I not here already? Why am I not healed already? Or you're looking at people on social media knowing that they went through something and they look happy, and you're like, well, she's happy or he's happy or they're happy, so why am I not happy? Because we all go through our own healing process, and you might be looking at someone who's torn up on the inside. Would you rather be healed on the inside or on the outside? Or look healed on the outside? Like, which one? You want to be healed on the inside. It comes from within, okay? Okay. I think about how I can turn that negative thought into a positive thought. Or, as Maya Angelou says, change the way I think about it. This requires being aware when I'm doing all the deliberating, dwelling, ruminating, obsessing, and then making the conscious effort to shift away from it. That means when I notice a thought making negative noise in my head, I stop it as soon as possible and redirect it into a positive statement. A positive statement with certainty and clarity. Try it yourself. For example, if you're faced with an impending decision, you may find yourself thinking, I don't know what to do, I'm confused. And then you get stuck there, paralyzed. But when you become aware that you're doing that to yourself, turn it around and say to yourself, that's not true. I'm smart. I do know what I'm doing. Yes, I have a decision to make, but I've got many good decisions in my life. And I'm going to make another one. I've made many good decisions in my life, and I'm going to make another one. Think about all of the good things. Don't think about the bad things. And anyway, they're in the past. The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is right now, this present moment. So take the moments you have currently to enrich your life and to heal your life. Don't think about the past moments, because guess what? They're not happening anymore. And this is healing for me right now, because like I said, this morning I was upset about things that have happened in the past. I can't do anything about that. It's gone. Even if I wanted to, I can't. So why live in that? Why dwell in that? I need to live in the present moment. What is one positive thing you can do right now in the present moment? Or if you're thinking something like, I'm going to fall apart when my youngest son graduates. Oh God, turn it around. I'm going to be absolutely fine when my son graduates. I've prepared him well. He's so excited to be moving on. And I myself am excited about this new time in my life. And she said that actually worked for me. And I love this book because, kind of like myself and what I'm doing in this video, she does it in this book. Like, as she's writing this, I'm sure it was a beautiful healing process. And I don't know how long it took her to write this book, but as I'm making this video, it's a beautiful healing process. And I'm also going to insert in this post that my friend sent me on Instagram yesterday, literally, and it's about reframing negative thoughts. The first thought puts you in a place of doubt. The second puts you in a place of power. Staying stuck up in your head in negativity keeps you out of the reality of your life and robs you of your intuition. Negative thinking gives you a negative mindset and a negative outlook on your life. It also keeps you paralyzed by fear and anxiety. That's what you're doing to yourself with your own thinking. The mind can be a powerful ally or a formidable opponent. Athletes know this truth very well and are taught mental strength exercises because coaches know that mental strength is important, sometimes more important than physical strength. So for example, like I used to do gymnastics and stuff, and that is 100% true. I had to mentally prepare myself to throw my body backwards. You can't just do that. You can't just do that and be okay. Like, you have to think about it. And I've seen a lot of people in the gym who would get psyched up about going to do a pass, and they would fall or they would hurt themselves because it's a mental thing. Whether it be in my example or in everyday life, it's all mental. It's all up here. So once you're able to grasp your thoughts and your ideas here and change them and reflect on them and speak them out positively and change the negative to positive, you can live such a better life. Okay. Just as you exercise your body, you must also train your mind to work for you and not against you. I repeat, change your mind to work for you, not against you. You need to train for those times when you suffer a setback or a disappointment. You've got to do your reps over and over and over again. And I'm going to stop there with this. That's a fact. Y'all think this happened overnight, that I would just be able to get up and do all these things and feel okay? The first couple of times, like even after doing all this, I still don't feel okay, or I still didn't feel okay. Now this works. Now I feel better. If you can't tell, I'm feeling great right now. I'm looking at myself and I feel beautiful in this camera, and I know that my words are gonna touch some armpits. I know my words are gonna touch someone out there. Like, so yeah. Over time, it gets better. I wasn't always in front of a camera telling y'all, oh, I'm depressed. Was I? No. Like, come on. And I'm slowly but surely healing, and so can you. Okay. So after a loss, you have to reset, refocus, and reframe. And yes, reimagine. Get back into training. You must train harder if life knocks you down. We all need to learn mental strength. I like to think of this as the power of rising in our own lives. For most of us, rising is a mental job. We have to visualize ourselves rising above disappointment, rising above failure, rising above a negative mindset. You do really have to visualize yourself. See yourself in that position. See yourself at that school. See yourself making that money. See yourself in that dream body. If you can't visualize it, then like, how do you expect it to come true? You have to truly believe, and when you believe, you can achieve. That's the whole thing with manifestation. It's all about believing. And I know that some religions might not encourage you manifesting, but I want to debunk that right now. What is praying? You're literally manifesting to God. Manifest to yourself. You have power. It's an adjective. You're manifesting your thoughts within. Don't be afraid to talk to yourself. Don't be afraid to believe in yourself. And don't let a religious leader tell you that you can't believe in yourself, because that's BS, okay? I want you to know that's BS, and that's crippling, and that's toxic. Back to the book. Learn how to reset your mind with meditation, which is exactly a form of prayer and spending time with God, or spending time with your higher being, spending time with yourself. It's all meditation. How to ignite it with writing, reading, and being inspired by another person's story. How to grow it with brain exercise and learning anything new. How to turn it around so it works on your behalf. Teach your mind to say positive things to you, about you. You're here and how wonderful you are. This may sound silly, because it does at first, but it works. And I am paraphrasing some of her words to fit in this video. Now, we're going to read The Power of the Mind. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha. I want to be healthy in my mind and my body, and I don't take my health for granted, neither my physical nor mental health, and neither should you. I give thanks for the gift of my mind. It is magnificent, beautiful, and unique. It is mine and mine alone. May I be grateful for it and honor it by taking care of it. And see, in her book, she has that written as a prayer, the way she performs praying. So you can use things that you see on the internet, positive thinking, positive words of affirmation, positive thoughts and meditations, and you can form them for your own use in faith. Like, don't let people control how you define faith. It's your faith. It's yours. Literally, it's yours. But give thanks for the gift of your mind. It is magnificent, beautiful, and unique. It is yours and yours alone. Be grateful for it and honor it by taking care of it. I don't know who needs to hear this. Get up. Get out of bed. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Because the longer you sit, even if you're just sitting on the couch, even if you're laying down in bed, please get up. That only makes the thoughts go, go, go. More and more and more. When you get up, you start moving, you start doing the things on this list. I promise you, you might not feel better immediately, but you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. Because you're not sitting in these thoughts and you're trying to do positive things. It takes actions to change. You're not going to change just sitting down. So, yes, I appreciate you watching this video, but I would appreciate you more if you got up and did the things I'm instructing you to do. I'm trying to help you, because your girl has been through, and now she's trying to help you. Okay, I'm so extra. And on that note, I'm about to go roller skate with my dog. So, what y'all supposed to be doing? Getting it. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't, checked out my other defeating depression video, and I just hope that you learned something today. If you did, feel free to comment, feel free to like this video and subscribe so you know when I'm posting more. Click that notification bell if you want. Free will is your world. But as you can see, I'm in a much better mood, and now I'm about to go be crack Lexi and have fun. I thank you so much for watching again, everyone. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful day. Hi, sister. Say hi to YouTube. This is why you need a dog. This is why you need a dog. This is why you need a dog. If you needed a sign to get a dog, here's your sign. That's it. She just left to say, y'all need to go and get your own dog.